I'm going to go ahead and just take care of this right now and use my near future lens to play the other near future lens, which now reveals a touchstone on the top of my deck.
Gosh.
So 2 near future lens in play.
So you have near future glasses.
So we've got near future goggles now.
Don't believe your eyes with all your near future goggles.
Yeah, don't believe your eyes. Trust my awesome future goggles. Check 1, 2, hello! My name is Derek Porter, aka Wigsby on BoardGameGeek, and welcome to TeaForge, the show all about sampling teas and forging keys.
And I'm Candice Harris, and I'm stoked to be playing more KeyForge with you, Derek.
Oh yes, indeed. But of course, it's also all about the teas. But before we dive into that, we just wanted to real quick say thank you to everyone for all of your kind words and your overall response of positivity to our first episode that debuted. We really appreciate all of you that left comments on YouTube, those of you that left comments on BoardGameGeek, and of course, those of you that came up to me while I was at the Vegas Vault Tour and said really nice things. Thank you.
Awesome.
It was very kind. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much. It warmed our hearts.
So we'll get right to the teas, and I'll go first this time. So
okay.
I'm doing something a little bit kind of out of the ordinary here. I'm rocking. I call this in my house we call this dad tea, but all this is my own personal concoction of tea that no one else in my family likes it, so it's mine. But what this is all I did is I took some Lipton tea bags and made some sun tea, chilled it in the fridge for a day, and so it sits in the fridge for a day, and then instead of pouring it over ice, I get some frozen fruit. Sometimes I use frozen berries, like a frozen berry mix, but this time I'm using some tropical frozen fruit, and I pour it over that and let it sit for a bit, so I kind of have my own little fruit infused tea. So yeah, this is
lovely.
Yeah, and it's mainly because it's been so hot, I could not fathom drinking hot tea today.
Well, I am drinking hot tea. By the way, that looks kind of like sangria, so you could probably spike it if you wanted to. I am drinking hot tea, and I haven't even tasted this yet, but my good friend Oliver that plays at my friendly local game store, It's Game Time, was kind enough to bring me green snail Union tea. And he brought it in this little loose tea filter mabobber. But the tea itself, actually, I don't know if I can show it, but it kind of, well, you can Google it. It kind of looks like snails. And I guess that's why they call it green snail. But I think it's a form of green tea. So I have this little guy that I put on when I'm brewing loose tea, and I'm gonna give it a taste here.
All right, how is it? Because I stuck with something familiar, so yeah.
Oh, it's light. It has a really nice smell. Maybe I need to brew it longer, but it's like a light green tea kind of taste.
So okay, so it is a green tea. Okay, cool. I dig green tea.
It's good. It's good. Approved. Thank you, Oliver.
Awesome. Cool. Today, we're going to play some Grim Reminders, but I thought it might be kind of fun. We're going to play KeyForge in this gamer's humble opinion, in its purest form, which is basically just opening 2 sealed decks. These are decks neither of us have seen before. We're going to crack these open and play them against each other and see how it goes. So, all right, you ready?
Yep.
All right.
Let's see.
Okay. Oh, I got a gray Archon.
Okay, my deck is called Ens Seraphin Ilbird.
I just want to point out, though, that my Archon has like a spider mastermind thing going on.
Ooh,
look at that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very Lovecraftian.
Mine is more of a
Doom.
blue, Space Invader.
Oh wow, we've both got like this center eye of beholdment or whatever.
What houses do you have?
Well, first let me try to get through the title of this deck. Fuego Friend, the Gluey Delegate.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
Yeah. And the houses are Geistoid, Mars, and Star Alliance. So we're going hard sci-fi with this one. Yeah. It's
And
all the bots and lasers and yeah.
I've got Equidon, Unfathomable, and Untamed. So I think there are going to be some shenanigans with this deck.
Wow. Yeah. No overlap for this matchup. Cool. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ooh, I'm seeing some like new Equidon cards. Tutor Bin Rillo. I don't think I've seen this one yet.
For Mars, I did pull a key abduction. There's a key abduction in here.
No. Oh,
Two UFOs.
Oh no.
And in Star Alliance, Candice, I'm just heads up. I have 2 near future lenses.
Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. I'm trying to think if I have anything that's standing out to me. I do have 2 Reclaimed by Nature cards that let me purge artifacts. So hopefully that will combat your lenses there. And then, I love Covetous Hema and Unfathomable. I also have this card that I haven't seen before called Envoy of Equir, and it's an Equidon card, politician, that says after Reap, swap Envoy of Equir with one of its neighbors. Also swap all amber, damage, counters, and upgrades on these creatures. All right, well, let's roll for first, I guess. Red or blue?
All right, I'm going to call blue.
Okay. You got it. You're going first again. Lucky devil.
All right. Well, let's shuffle up and get to the table. Okay. Since I'm going first, I will, of course, be drawing 7 cards. You will draw 6, but I only play 1 card on the first turn. But first, I'm going to take a look at my hand here and see if I like these cards.
Same here. I think I'm going to mulligan.
You're going to mulligan? I think I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep this.
Uh-oh, that makes me nervous. All right, well, fire away.
I'm going to start off with Star Alliance. And my sole Star Alliance card I'm going to be playing is Pyro. It's, you can play it as an upgrade if you want, but basically it's just a 3 power creature with splash attack 3. So, and that's it. Yeah, I'm going to pass the turn to you.
Okay, I'm looking at my hand.
I've drunk enough of my tea now. I have to be careful that when I take a sip, I don't get a face full of fruit.
I think I'm going to have to start things off with Unfathomable. And I am going to play an Addlefish onto my battle line, and then I'm going to also play Immersioneer on the right flank. And that's it. I'm starting off slow, but that's it. So
I do not like that Addlefish's after fight effect. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, man. Now I feel like I have to get all this fun stuff out of my hand before you make me discard it with your Addlefish. So I'm going to go Geistoid.
Who, me?
And I'm going to drop an artifact. This is a haunted house. So basically, I'm just ramping my way up to becoming haunted, and you're haunted when you have at least 10 cards or more in your discard pile. So,
very nice.
So yeah, it's just an artifact, and at the start of my turn, if I'm not haunted, I discard the top card of my deck, and then with the Omni ability, if I am haunted, I can gain an amber. So we'll start there, and
is that it?
I'm going to drop a creature as well. This is Harvest Skimmer. It's got an after reap ability of discard the top card of your deck, and if it's a creature, I gain an amber. I think that's gonna be it. That's all I'm gonna do for now. So I'm gonna ready up and pass the turn to you.
All right, I'm gonna go fire off Unfathomable again.
Yeah, here we go. Okay.
And first, Derek, I'm going to play Beam of Forgetting. This is an action card that's going to make you forget a lot of things. I get to reveal a random card from your hand and put it on the bottom of your deck.
Okay.
So,
all right. I'm just going to give these a quick shuffle and reveal Modular Exoskeleton.
Oh, good. Actually,
so that's
I'm
going on
happy.
the bottom of my deck. Yeah.
Yep, I'm happy about that. And also the fact that my Beam of Forgetting had an amber pip, which is nice. So I get an amber. And then I'm going to play Weekolia onto my right flank. And that has an after reap effect that's going to make your keys more expensive. But now here's the fun part.
Yeah, here we go.
I'm going to use my Addlefish to fight, and I'm going to attack. Let's see. I want to keep this Addlefish alive, so I'm going to attack your Pyro.
There he goes. Okay.
Yep. And
3
so
damage back
I
to you.
took 3 damage. Yep. And then you have to get rid of some cards.
Yep. So I'm going to shuffle up again, and I'm just going to pull off the top here, discarding Jammer Pack and Return to Rubble. So
I'm liking the start of this so far. Okay, and then for my last trick, I think I'm going to reap with Immersioneer. And that'll give me an amber, and I have to decide one of our decks that we're going to discard the top 3 cards. And I think I'm going to pick myself because I want to be haunted faster. All right. And then I will pass turn to you and ready up everything.
Okay. Well, first thing I got to do is, of course, discard a card for Haunted House. And then, let's see. Yeah, I have working with a reduced hand is never good times.
It's rough, right?
Right. Well, let me look through my discards real quick.
Sure.
Okay.
This tea is lovely.
I guess I'm going to call Mars. And I'm going to play Dr. Xylo Zizzlefrex. He is elusive. I'm going to bring him out to the left here of the Harvest Skimmer. And after Reap, I can play a Mars creature from my discard pile and ready it.
Don't
and
like
then
that.
and then I'm going to play an action. This is Don't Believe Your Eyes. If I'm haunted, which I am not, a creature would capture 2 from its own side, but otherwise a creature just captures 1. So I'm just going to capture 1 from you onto one of mine. And I think I'll capture it onto okay, I'll put it on the skimmer, sure.
All right.
That will be it. I'm going to ready up and pass the turn to you.
Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and call Unfathomable again. Yes, I have other cards, but this is just too much fun. I'm going to first put out my Bryozork, another beefy creature, and let's go left flank this time. And that has a damage pip, so I will fire to your doctor, which I don't like that doctor.
Yeah. 1 damage to the doctor. Okay.
1 damage to the doctor, that's right. And then I think I'm going to reap with my Immersioneer again so that I can discard 3 more cards off of the top of my deck. Almost haunted. I'm at 7 cards. I think I want to get rid of everybody, to be honest with you. But maybe I will do this. I'm going to fight with my Addlefish, and I'm going to fight your Harvest Skimmer to get my Amber back.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then last thing I do will be to reap with Wicolia. And then, so that brings me...
I just say Wicolia. I don't know how you say it.
Oh. That brings me to 4 amber. And I say pass. Turn to you.
Okay, I discard a card for Haunted House. I am also 7 cards of the 10 required to be haunted. You're at 8 now, though, because of your fish.
My fish, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go Mars again.
Okay.
I'm going to discard this Grammar Jammer.
Okay.
And because I'm going to reap with the Doctor. And when I do that, I can now take the Grammar Jammer and put it into play ready. And I'll put that on the left. And now the Grammar Jammer is in play and ready. And I am going to fight with it into your Wicolia.
These Martians.
Yeah, I will take 2 damage in return, and the after fight ability allows me to take an amber from you. I only take the 2 damage because Grabber Jammer had 1 armor, so only 2 damage got through with the return damage from the attack.
Lucky you, Derek.
Here's an interesting little interaction here. I'm going to play Scoop Up. It's an action. It's got an amber pip on it. And yeah, I am going to put a friendly non-Mars creature and an enemy non-Mars creature into my archives. And then if that enemy creature would leave, it goes back to your hand.
Yep.
But I notice you have a Bryozoark. And so it's when your opponent plays an action card, instead of resolving its play effect, destroy the creature on your left flank. So basically, your Bryozoark took the brunt of my Scoop Up. But yeah. So, but yeah, that got the Bryozoark off the board. So I'm fine with this. I've got another creature. Distant Void Prober is going to come in on the right here.
And, I'm
jealous
of your Mars.
Yep.
Good pod.
I'm so close, but so far. Oh man, I really was hoping I could get haunted, but it's going to be too little too late for this to happen. But we're going to do it. My last card to play here is I have a second Don't Believe Your Eyes. It has a discard pip, so I must discard a card from my hand. That card may be off house when I resolve the discard pip. So I'm going to use it to discard this Into the Warp I have in my hand. And then now I'm going to resolve my Don't Believe Your Eyes and capture another amber from you. I'm going to put that on my Void Prover. Yeah. So unfortunately, I was not haunted when I was resolving my Don't Believe Your Eyes. But after resolving Don't Believe Your Eyes, that is the 10th card in my discard pile. I am now haunted, which means I may use my Haunted House's Omni ability and gain an amber. So there we go. So I will not be, as long as I'm haunted, my Haunted House will no longer be discarding cards off the top of my deck. But now I can do that. I have this fun Omni ability. So woo. All right. And I'm going to ready everything up and pass the turn to you. I'm drawing 5 cards here.
You made my decision easy. I'm going Untamed. And the first thing I'm going to do is... I'm excited. Okay. So first, I'm going to play Reclaimed by Nature. It is an action card that's going to let me purge, not just destroy, purge an artifact. What? And I get to resolve bonus icons as if I played it. Unfortunately, your Haunted House, which is the only artifact, had no bonus icons. But I did get an amber from the pip on my card, and it felt good to take out your Haunted House.
Oh, I at least got to use it once. Yeah.
Yes, you did. You got haunted just in time. All right. And then guess what? I have another Reclaimed by Nature, which I have no artifacts now to purge, but I'll do it for the amber pip. Yeah. And then here's something that's interesting. I think I'm going to help you out a little bit. I'm going to help you
Oh, I
out.
love it when you assist me, Candice.
You know, like, because the circle of life.
Yeah.
Are you a Lion King fan? Okay, so I'm playing the circle of life.
It's fine.
And and basically each haunted player gains 2 amber, which is so nice. Like, so I time this so that we can both get the 2 amber.
Yeah.
But here's the really fun part. Now I'm going to play Amber Storm, another action card that has a play effect. Well, I have an amber pip, so I just got another amber. It has a play effect that says, for each amber in my pool, deal 1 damage to an enemy creature. So now I have 8 amber in my pool, so I'm going to start dealing damage to these Martians who've been capturing my amber. So the first one's going to go to your doctor. The next one is going to go to your grabber jammer.
Out. Yeah. So 1 armor on the grabber jammer with that one.
Yep. And then so I'll hit your grabber jammer again. And then I will... Is your grabber jammer dead now?
So you would need to do a total of 3 more damage to it to take it out. So it will take 3 damage of the 8 you're dealing.
Okay. So I'll hit it 1 more time. And that should do the trick for grabber jammer.
That's you've done 4 damage of the 8, right?
4 of the 8. And then I'm going to hit your whatever this guy is, Distant Void Prober, with the last 4.
Alrighty.
3, 4. And I just cleared your board, and I have 10 amber, and I say, check, good sir.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I can stop you from forging that key, but I can definitely hike up the price.
Okay.
So we're going to go Star Alliance. All right, I'm going to start off with playing 1 of my 2 future lenses I have in this deck. So the Near Future Lens, of course, I play with the top card of my deck revealed, and then it has an Omni ability. I can play the top card of my deck as if it belonged to the active house and was in my hand.
So good.
So I'm going to go ahead and flip over this my top card, show you that it's I'll move my deck into the frame here, show you that it's a Spontaneous Awakening sitting on top of my deck. And then I'm going to play a creature. I've got Sensor Chief Garcia, which with the play effect, your keys cost +2 during your opponent's next turn. I'm going to then play a Pentacorder upgrade, which says this creature gains your opponent's keys cost +1 amber for each house represented among your friendly creatures. I only have 1 house represented, which is, of course, Star Alliance. So your key is, you're probably going to forge that, but it's going to cost you 9 of your 10 amber to do it.
9!
So I will go ahead and ready everything up, pass turn to you, and draw 3 cards.
All right, Derek, you're making me forge a very expensive key, but I'm going to forge my yellow key for 9 amber. Even though I gave you 2 amber, and you did this to me with your Star Alliance.
You sure did.
People.
You sure did.
Anyway,
but
all right,
I'm not
one
on check,
key
so
I'm 1 key in, and I have 1 amber carrying over. So now I think would be the greatest time for me to start doing some Equidon stuff. How's that sound?
Oh, sure. I never know what I'm in for with Equidon. Are you going to do me another favor and like play a belligerent guard for me or something? Or?
You know, I right now I don't think I'm going to be doing any favors, but I'll think about it. Just because you made that first key so expensive for me, so I'm gonna start by playing Rumor Sower onto. I guess I'll play Rumor Sower onto my left flank, and Rumor Sower is a politician that has an After Reap ability. that says, my opponent discards the top card of their deck, stun an enemy creature that shares a house with the discarded card. Ooh, I like that.
Okay.
Got to keep that one alive. Then the next thing I'm going to do is take a peek at my discard pile. All right, that's not exactly what I was hoping for, but I'm going to play an action card called Soul Exchange. And that has a damage pip, which I will put on Censor Chief Garcia. Again, because of her shenanigans, making my keys expensive. And then it says, choose a player, return the topmost creature from that player's discard pile to their hand, destroy a creature by that player. So originally I was thinking about definitely doing this myself, but now I'm kind of... Derek, what is the top card on your discard pile?
It's the Distant Void Prober.
Okay. All right. So I'm actually going to let you pull that back into your hand.
Oh, all right.
So that I can destroy Censor Chief Garcia. And then...
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm going to out-negotiate. So this one has an Amber Pip, and it's going to let me pick a card in your discard pile and gain some pips. So I think I'm just gonna pick Scoop Up, and gain that Amber Pip. Let me see. Oh, but then it goes to the bottom of your deck.
I'm okay with that.
You know what? I'm gonna let it slide because I told you, we're friendly, right? We're friends.
Yeah. I love it when you help, Candice. Yeah.
Okay, and the last thing I'm gonna do is play Tutor Bin Relo onto, I guess we'll do the left flank as well. And Tutor Bin Relo has a play effect that says discard up to 3 cards, and then my opponent draws a card. I'm really, really helping you out this round. Or making mistakes. I think, am I going to discard this? I think I'm going to... bad timing on this.
Choose carefully.
That's okay. I am going to not discard. And then I'm going to end turn.
So you've gifted me with this fistful of 8 cards.
I'm rusty. Just remember, I gave you 2 amber.
I think I might be going Mars. I'm just gonna take a perusal through my discard pile and see what I love the most. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go Mars. I'm gonna use my near future lens to play the in here somewhere to archive 2 cards from my discard pile, and I'm going to archive the Grabber Jammer and the Doctor.
All right. I suspected they would be coming back sooner than I hoped.
I'm going to play a UFO. It's got an Amber Pip on it. And I'm going to discard cards until I discard a Mars card off the top of my deck. But as the near future lens revealed, I have a Brash Grabber sitting on top. So I'm just going to take that right into my hand.
Lucky you.
I will play that Brash Grabber. It would be come out enraged if I wasn't haunted, but I am very haunted right now with 13 cards in my discard pile. I'm going to go ahead and play this, our good friend, the Void Prober. He's back. Then I'm going to play this Hypnotic Command, which allows me for each friendly Mars creature, choose an enemy creature to capture one from its own side. Yeah. I think I'll put it on the rumor sower. Actually, yeah, we'll put both on the rumor sower there.
Okay.
And I think that's all I'm going to do for now. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just drawing one card and readying up and passing the turn to you. I am on check with 6 amber.
Yes, that is what it looks like. But things aren't always as they seem.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to call Untamed. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to play Fangtooth Cavern with an Amber Pip. This is an artifact that at the end of my turn, we have to destroy the least powerful creature. So creatures are just going to be dying.
Oh.
Going forward. For now.
For now, yeah.
For now. Then, oh, I just had a realization. Okay, so then I'm going to play Haunting Witch. That lets me gain an amber if I'm haunted after I play a creature.
It does get one for itself.
Yep. Yeah, she gets one for herself. And then I'm going to now play Grave Pixie. And I know what you're thinking. I'm going to put Grave Pixie on my right flank. I know you're thinking like, oh, well, that creature's going to die because it's only 1 power. But when it's destroyed, if I'm haunted, I get to archive it. So I like that. And then I think something fun. I'm so torn, but I think I'm going to discard my Bog Spitter so that I get the scrap effect that if my opponent has 6 amber or more, I'm going to steal one. So that just took you out of check, put me into check. So I will pass turn. And I have to kill because of my my Fangtooth Cavern. I'm gonna have
Pixie.
to. Yep, but I get to archive it. So it's your turn now.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to go Mars. Let's see here. I will. I'm gonna go Mars, and I will take my archives.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and just take care of this right now and use my near future lens to play the other near future lens, which now reveals a touchstone on the top of my deck.
Oh my gosh.
So 2 near future lens in play.
So you have near future glasses.
So we've got near future goggles now. I'm going to Reap with the Distant Void Prober, which after Reap, if you are haunted, which I am, your opponent's keys cost +3 during their next turn. So no key for you.
Bummer.
Yeah. Then I'm going to use the Omni ability on my Brash Grabber that was graciously saved from your Fangtooth Cavern with the Pixie. And I'm going to move one of the amber on the rumor sower over to my pool. So now I've got 7 amber.
Noted. Is that it? Is that all you got?
Hopefully the math works out. I'm now going to play Key Abduction. It has an amber pip, which takes me to 8 amber. And so I now have 8 amber in my pool. And then the play effect is return each Mars creature to its owner's hand. Then you may forge a key at +9 current cost, reduced by 1 for each card in your hand. I believe my current cost is still 6. There's nothing modifying that. So So the total to forge is currently 15. I have 8 in my pool, and I am holding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in my hand.
Oh, snap!
So I managed to. I'm gonna go and forge my red key with that.
Wow, very nice.
Yeah,
very nice.
We like that.
I knew it was coming. Do you have to purge that now, or you keep it?
I believe it just goes to my discard. Yep, just goes to discard. So it can come back. All right, and then because we're sitting on a whole bunch of Mars cards right now, let's go ahead and get everybody back on the board. So here's my brash grabber. Let's put the doctor on his left, and then we're going to put the grabber jammer on the brash's right. And then let's bring over on the right the void prober. And there we go. That is it. I'm not on check, but I forged a key. Yay me. Ready everything up. Pass the turn to you, and just a reminder that I have a touchstone sitting on top of my deck.
Okay, thanks for the reminder. Okay. I think I'm going to call Untamed.
All right.
And I will take... do I want to take my one card in my archive and just keep doing this cycle? Or do I want to take advantage of my ability? I'm going to leave it there for now, because I think I need to deal with getting some free kills on your people. So I'm not going to pick up my archive. But I am going to play Blernian Hydra?
I've seen this card before. This is a good one.
Right flank. Yeah, this one, whenever it gets damaged, it pretty much gets cooler. Like, it gets splash attack based on the amount of damage it has, which is very cool. So I have another Ambush Storm, believe it or not. And this one has an Amber Pip and a Damage Pip. And then the play effect, again, is for each Amber in my pool, deal 1 damage to an enemy creature. So I have 8 Amber in my pool. So I'm going to deal 8 damage from that and another one from the Pip for 9 total. So let's see how I want to divvy this out. We'll hit your Brash Grabber for 3, because that'll destroy that one. We'll hit your Void Prober 4 times, which will destroy that one. And then I want to soften up your Grabber Jammer, so the last 2, I'll break through your armor and then just pierce you once. And that'll be, I like that.
Okay.
And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and reap with my Haunting Witch. And I think that's all I can do. But don't forget about my Fangtooth Cavern, which is going to destroy the least powerful creature right now, which is... sorry, Derek, you're a doctor.
Yeah. But yeah, your keys do cost 7 because of Grabber Jammer. So.
Oh, yes, and the check at 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. All right, over to me. I have got, I'm sitting here with a Cultural Exchange sitting on top of my deck.
Don't forget to drink your tea.
Oh, it's mainly just the fruit now. I've been sipping on it.
I'm actually wondering if mine, I'm assuming it has caffeine, and this could be not good for me, who's already wired. Whoops. Considering we're recording in the evening.
Right. Okay. I think I'm going to go Geistoid. I'm going to go ahead and use one of my future lenses to play the top card, which is that Cultural Exchange. You're going to get your archive card. I'm going to force that archive into your hand.
Okay,
and I'm also getting an Amber Pip. I'm mainly doing it for the Amber Pip that was on that card.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Got my grave pixie back.
Yeah, and then that reveals a UFO on top of my deck. So I'll go ahead and near future lens number 2 to play that UFO, which reveals, let's see. Well, these are all going to the discard pile. So we're discarding Scout Pete, Dark Lamp, Veiled Vectoplasm, another Dark Lamp, Modular Exoskeleton, and Scoop Up as a Mars card at long last comes into my hand.
Wow.
All right, but I didn't call House Mars, so I can't play that.
Yes.
Right. All right, I'm gonna play Poltergeistoids. It's an action. Purge a card from a discard pile. If you do, play a creature or artifact from your purge zone as if it were in your hand, and attach Poltergeistoids to it as an upgrade. With text, this card belongs to House Geistoid. Doesn't change much because I'm basically just getting my haunted house back. But
I know.
I'm gonna take a peek at your discards, and let's get rid of one of those Amber Storms. Just that one sitting right on top. Let's get rid of that Amber Storm. I don't like that. So yeah,
fair. And you got your haunted house back. Wow.
Yes, I did. So that comes back. It does come exhausted, so I can't use its ability, but it is back. And then I'm going to play Spontaneous Awakening, another Amber Pip. And if your opponent is haunted, destroy an enemy artifact, cyborg creature, or robot creature. If you do, play that card as if it were in your hand, and attach Spontaneous Awakening to it as an upgrade with the text, this card belongs to House Geistoid.
Whoa, that was a lot of words.
Yeah, it's a lot. Basically, I am taking control of your Fangtooth Cavern, so I'm not. It's still going to kill the weakest creature, but now it's my decision because it's going to happen on my turn.
The tables have turned.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna. Oh, do I dare?
I wouldn't if I were you.
Yeah. So here's what I'm going to do is I am going to play a Touchstone. This is a creature. I'm just going to bring this out on the left flank of Grabber Jammer here. And then I'm going to play Boo. Has an Amber Pip and a discard Pip. And so before I even get to what Boo's going to do, or not do rather, because I have no draw deck right now. I am going to resolve the discard pip. I'm going to discard this Essence Entangler from my hand. It has a scrap effect on it. And when you scrap effects are if you discard that card from your hand while it's your turn, you may do that thing. So I'm going to move one amber from a creature to another creature. So I'm going to move the amber from the Rumor Sower over to the Haunting Witch. Because the Haunting Witch has a mark of doom. Yeah. And now to resolve the Boo, is I discard the top 10 cards of a player's deck. And I could choose to do myself, but I don't have anything. So I'm going to choose you, so that way I'm at least going to take you. You won't be haunted for more than one more turn, which it looks like you don't quite have 10 cards left. So.
All right. Now this, I'm still going to do what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I think you're still forging because I don't think I could stop that. But I myself am now on check for 7. So I'm going to ready everything up, pass the turn to you. But before I pass the turn, I've got that Fangtooth Cavern now.
My Fangtooth Cavern.
And I'm going to destroy Haunting Witch, which now I'm on check with 8 because of the captured Amber that comes off of Haunting Witch.
Wow.
So,
is everybody noticing how Derek is just like capturing my Amber? You know?
Yeah. And real quick, I got to shuffle up my deck here.
Okay.
And then you get to see the cards I draw because of my near future lenses.
Okay.
So,
all right.
I'm going to draw up to 6, and I'm drawing a UFO, a Don't Believe Your Eyes, a Distant Void Prober, a Pentacorder, and finally, I am leaving a Scout Pete on top of my deck. Okay. On check for 8. Right. Pass the turn to you.
All right. I'm going to forge a key for 7, which is going to put me to 2 amber. And I have to call Unfathomable. Yeah, it's we need an Unfathomable turn here. So, the first thing I'll do is play, what do we call her? Wiccolia?
I say Wacolia, but I don't know if I'm right.
Wicolia's coming out on the right flank. She's back. And then everybody's favorite Covetous Hema is coming out on the right flank. And the beauty of Covetous Hema is that I get to capture 3 when played. Slowing Derek down, crushing hopes and dreams here. Speaking about crushing hopes and dreams, let's jump in. Crushing Deep, an action card that has an amber pip, and then it says your opponent's next turn keys cost +3 for each forged key they have. Doesn't matter right now.
Yeah.
And then I'm also going to play Squall Master again on the right flank because I don't want Covetous Hema on a flank so that it's elusive. And then I have my Immersioneer, which I think I will reap with my Immersioneer.
Okay.
And after I reap with Immersioneer, I have to discard the top 3 cards of any player's deck. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just pick mine.
Okay.
It's not going to matter. And then I think that's all I can do for now, so I will end turn.
All right.
With a beautiful looking battle line.
Yeah, that is pretty potent there. Well. Haunted House is back. So I need to discard my Scout Pete, and I now reveal a Don't Believe Your Eyes.
Don't believe your eyes with all your near future goggles.
Oh, yeah. yeah. Don't believe your eyes. Trust my awesome future goggles. Okay. I'm going to go Mars. As you know, from my pull of cards, I got a pretty Mars heavy hand here. I'm going to go ahead and use one of my near future lenses to play that Don't Believe Your Eyes to have. Oh, it's got. Sorry, I have to resolve the discard pip on it first. So I need to discard something. I'm going to discard this Distant Void Prober with a scrap effect that an enemy creature captures one from its own side, and I'm going to go ahead and let the Covetous Hema have another one, but it's of yours. It comes from your side. Yeah. And now, if you're haunted, a creature captures 2 from its own side. Hey, Hema, have 2 more.
Wow! Oh my gosh! Yowzers!
Yeah. And let's see. So many triggers here. Yeah. I've got a Boo sitting on top of my deck right now. Oh, sorry. It's not 2. It's 1 because I wasn't haunted. Yeah. I'm not haunted.
Oh,
yeah. Yes. So it's just 1. It's just 1. And it's from my side. And it's my error. I'll own it. So yeah, it captures 1 of my amber.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and play this UFO. It's got an amber pip on it. And I am discarding that Boo and this Essence Entangler, this Into the Warp, and hey, another UFO that comes into my hand. Oh, well, why don't we just go ahead and play that? Oh, wait, before I get too much further, let's reveal this. Oh, there's a Doctor? The Doctor's on top of my deck? What? Let's near future lens him back into existence.
What is happening?
We'll put him on the left. All right. And then now we've got the Center Chief Garcia. Not super helpful for me right now, so I'll go ahead and let that be. Let's go ahead and play this UFO. I have another Amber Pip, and I'm going to discard Garcia, this Junk Restoration, and there's a Jammer Pack that I'm going to take into my hand.
Oh, man.
Yeah. A little hesitant to drop that out there. I'm going to go ahead and put the jammer pack on touchstone. Means your keys now will cost 2+. But now, just give you incentive to attack the touchstone over the doctor.
Wow.
You like to pick on that doctor. I know you do.
The doctor's going to die from the my cavern.
Yeah. And now I'm going to play another Don't Believe Your Eyes. There's no pips on this one, though. But I am now just barely haunted with that last UFO. So I will have you capture 2 from your own side.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Who? On who?
It's all going on Hema because I have a scoop up.
Oh, no!
Has an amber pip.
This might be my end here.
Yeah, put a friendly non-Mars creature and an enemy non-Mars creature into your archives. So I realized that was a misplay on my part, putting the jammer pack on touchstone, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and take that, put that Hema in my archives, get all that amber. So I am now sitting on 15 amber. I have revealed a dark lamp on top of my deck with near future lens. I think. Oh, there's just a tiny bit more shenanigans, Candice. Just a little bit.
There can't be. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I am going to reap with my grabber jammer, which will capture your last amber onto grabber jammer.
Oh my gosh.
Taking me up to 16 amber total in my pool. And I'm going to use my haunted house's Omni ability to get one more.
Is this like the most amber I've ever seen, possibly?
Yeah. All right. And it's goggle time as I draw my cards, because I'm going to go ahead and end the turn and ready up and draw. So I am drawing a Sensor Chief Garcia, a Veil of Ectoplasm, and a Key Abduction, and of course that dark lamp. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm dead here. Also, don't forget about the Fangtooth Cavern.
Yeah, and finally ending with a modular exoskeleton sitting on the top of the deck. Another lack of foresight on my part. Guess what's happening with the Fangtooth Cavern? The doctor bites it again.
Yes. That is my last bit of revenge, because I don't think I'm going to be able to stop you at all.
But check with 17 amber.
That is unreal. So yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to do much here. Yeah, this is going to be... I'll just call unfathomable, and we'll just see what I can do. Oh, no. Okay, I have another Weekalia coming out on the right flank.
Okay.
I'm going to then... Oh, man. You've really done it to me here. Squall Master.
Thanks to all the Grim Reminder shenanigans with discarding cards. We're on the second pass through my deck here.
I'm at least going to make your last key or your next key cost a little more.
Okay.
So
we can spare it.
So I reaped with my other Wicolia, and that increased your key cost by 2. And then I'm also going to... Oh, and the other one I didn't say is you had to discard a card at random from my Squallmaster reaping.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. I'm going to shuffle this up, and I discard the Camaraderie.
Good. All right. I lose my Invigorating Shower. That's discarded. And then my last play here is going to be a fight, I think, just for revenge, to get one of my amber back from you. I'm going to use my Immersioneer to kill your grabber jammer.
It does wipe my battle line, though, yeah.
And then I have to end turn.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and forge my blue key.
Yep.
And I think I'm going to call Mars. And let's see. I'm going to take my archive so you can have your covetous Hema back.
Oh, thank you. It's probably too late.
Yeah.
But
all right. It's kind of funny. I've got this upgrade sitting on top of my deck, so it's not exactly, the best card to have with my future goggles. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and use my haunted house though, and get another amber, taking me up to 10. I'm going to go ahead and use a near future lens to get this modular exoskeleton. Just I have no creatures, so I have to attach it to one of yours.
Oh, thank you.
It's kind of crazy. So I'm gonna put it on the Tudor Binrillo. So we'll just kind of have to mark that. And then that puts a dark lamp on top of my deck. And
yeah, my Tudor's 8 strength now. Watch out.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and use my other near future lens to play that dark lamp. It's going to capture one of your amber. And now any creatures, my friendly creatures that have amber have elusive. So, I was hoping for some amber, and I didn't get it because, as you know, I am holding that key abduction, and I was hoping to ramp up enough amber to make it happen. But the key cost right now is +2, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
during your next turn because of my reaping with my
so they cost 8. So if I try to use the key abduction, it's going to be a whopping 17. Which I don't quite have, unfortunately. So I guess I'll hold on to it and see if I don't forge, because I'm obviously going to end the turn on check with 10. So you have to stop me next turn.
Yeah. Hey, do I look worried? I have 2 Wikileas on the board that's going to make it +4.
Oh, that's true. Oh, goodness. In that case, I think maybe what I should do is just play it for the Amber Pip and have it. And then see if I can draw into something that's going to make this easier. So, yeah, I'm just going to play it. It's going to fizzle, but I'm playing it for the Amber Pip. So I have 11 Amber.
Okay.
So I'm going to ready everything up. And of course, you get to see the card I draw. So I'm going to have 5 cards in hand. So I will be drawing 1.
Oh no, but you're going to kill one of my Wikileas, right? Wikileas.
Yes. Yeah, because
my own cavern might be the reason that I can't stop you, but we'll see. For
sure. I mean, why would I not make one of those Wikolias succumb to the mystery that is the Fangtooth Cavern?
All right. So
check with 11, Candice.
Check with 11, he says. Okay, so I'm going to call Unfathomable because this is my only chance, which I don't think it's going to... Covetous Hema is coming out on my right flank. We'll put out...
Took 3 of my amber, though.
I love it. Oh, I think... Oh, my gosh.
Oh, can you stall it?
I think I'm doing something here.
Okay.
So I'm going to play... another Immersioneer on the right flank, and it has a discard pip, so I'm going to discard my Bog Spitter, which has a scrap effect that says if your opponent has 6 or more amber, steal 1. And then I'm going to go ahead and reap with my Wikilia that's still alive on the board. That's going to make your keys next turn +2, which you cannot afford right now.
Nope.
Then I'm also going to reap with my Squall Master, which is going to make us both discard a random card. Let's see. I'm discarding...
All right. I'm shuffling up and discarding this touchstone.
And I discarded Ravening Morphozoid. And then I have another Immersioneer that I can do something with, which I'm just going to reap with. And whenever I reap, after reap, discard the top 3 cards of any player's deck. And I will do my own in this case.
Okay.
So, check at 6. I've stopped you for now. And I'm passing turn.
Okay. I'm just going to take a quick scan through my discard pile here. What is the move? Well, I think I'm going to call Geistoid, and I'm going to start by using one. We're doing future goggles.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm going to play my in here somewhere to archive 2 cards from my discard pile, and I think I'm going to make them my 2 Don't Believe Your... actually, I'm going to do the Don't Believe Your Eyes and a Scoop Up.
Okay.
So I'll move those to my archives. That reveals a Harvest Skimmer on top of my deck. I will go ahead and future goggle that one into play onto the left. And then I'm going to play... I have a second Dark Lamp. I will play that onto the left. It captures 1 amber from you, which I believe takes you off key. Off check. I am going to use my Haunted House and get another amber.
Very nice.
I'm going to reap with my Dark Lamp. Keep it coming. And I'm going to play... Do I want to do this? Because it's okay for now. Okay. You know what? No. I'm going to hold on to it. I'm going to hold on to it.
Oh, that threat.
Yeah. All right. So I just got this Pyro on top of my deck. So I will go ahead, ready up, and pass. I am on check with 10 amber.
Final check, huh?
And then, of course, we have the Fangtooth Cavern. I'm going to have it take out the Covetous Hema to get those amber back in my pool, taking me up to 13.
Oh, that's going to do it.
Can
that's going to do it.
You stop me, Candice?
No, I cannot. Let's see. I would have a way to steal 1 from you with if I played Equidon without negotiate, and my 1 Wickelia out there is not gonna do it. I don't. Yeah, that's it. Good game. Good game. Good game.
GG, Candice. GG. Wow.
GG.
Okay.
Oh,
those are some interesting couple of decks, and that's the kind of Unfathomable you do want to see, because that's a lot of denial, a lot of forging denial in your Unfathomable pod you pulled there. That's really...
I thought you were gonna crush me at first. You had 17 or 18 amber at one point?
Yeah.
But thankfully
you ramped the cost up so high, I had to spend so much just to forge, and then it made it so that I could not key abduct the final key, because I was so sure that I was like, oh, key abduction came back. You saw it come back in my head because of my future goggles. But yeah.
Good game.
That's going to do it for this episode of TeaForge. Please consider liking and subscribing to the channel if you really enjoyed this. If you like KeyForge but don't like us, but you love KeyForge still, please consider liking the video. It helps us out and it just helps the game out. Come on. You know you want to. Thanks so much. We'll be back next month with hopefully something a little more special.
Ooh. I'm intrigued.